if my life ended now, you know you would go, fuck, because I've lived a hell of a life. A fun life, not all good fun, but I've had a lot of fun in my life.
Yeah, that guy right there, I know y'all know who that is, but unfortunately he is no more. The man behind the powerful music, the madness, and sometimes the MTV chaos is gone.
Mr. Mindset on the airways tonight, dropping wisdom, heavy groove, feeling right. It's the music mindset vibe that feels so right.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Music Mindset Channel. Hey man, keeping an eye on the entertainment and music industry these days, man, there's a whole lot of stuff happening. People dropping off like flies, especially this year, and especially today. My man, Ozzy Osbourne. Can you believe it? Ozzy Osbourne. Hey, I won't say that I grew up with him on my playlist, but I know that he's a big influence on the rock music genre, the powerful music of Black Sabbath, and his solo career. And especially that backbiting incident, you know what I'm talking about? But this guy was a great guy. He did a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, man, this is a pretty big loss to the music world. He was known by some as the godfather of heavy metal, a man whose music defined a generation of rebellion, power, and grit. John Michael Ozzy Osbourne was born in Birmingham, England in December 1948, the son of working-class parents. He dropped out of school early, did some time for burglary, and found solace in the sound of the Beatles' music. That passion ignited a life in music, and in 1968, he co-founded the Earth Band, later renamed Black Sabbath. He was a frontman, pioneering a dark, thunderous sound that changed rock forever. By 1970, Sabbath's debut album Paranoid had cracked open heavy metal's door with churning riffs and Ozzy's haunting vocals, setting a blueprint for a whole genre, with songs like Paranoid, War Pigs, and of course, Iron Man. Ozzy's haunting vocals helped create a brand of metal that would go on to influence generations. That same Iron Man track, which he recorded with Black Sabbath, found a new audience decades later when it was featured in the Marvel film Iron Man, introducing the sound to a younger wave of fans and linking him to pop culture history once again. Now live? He became the Prince of Darkness with that shock stuff.
Evidently threw an unconscious bat on the stage, and he thought it was a rubber bat, whatever, and he picked it up and bit the head off.
It turned out that it wasn't a plastic bat, it was a real one.
I don't think he'd have done it on purpose, because bats carry rabies, and he ended up having to have rabies injections for the next 30 days, which are nasty injections through the muscles of the stomach wall.
Biting the head off bats and dove releasing on stage. That notoriety only deepened his legend. In 1979, after struggles with substance abuse, Ozzy was ousted from Black Sabbath.
It was a very sad period. I remember leaving there. I locked myself in a hotel room for three months, just getting smashed out of my brains every day,
But he hit back hard as a solo artist with Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman in the early 1980s, which featured Randy Rhoads' virtuoso guitar playing. He solidified his status. His 1988 duet, Close My Eyes Forever, broke into the top 10, proving he could cross over. The 1990s saw Ozzy build Ozfest, launching bands like Slipknot and Linkin Park. And by 2002, he was the unfiltered heart of MTV's The Osbournes. In that reality show, he let cameras into his messy home life, showing a vulnerable, hilarious dad behind the chaos. But his health was failing. In 2020, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and revealed later he also had spinal injuries from a biking accident.
I don't think I'll ever walk properly again, but I'm trying my hardest to get going.
Multiple surgeries followed. Still, on July 5th, 2025, he returned to Birmingham's Villa Park to deliver his final concert with Black Sabbath, the Back to the Beginning farewell concert. It was a massive crowd of 45,000 worldwide pay-per-view and a £140 million benefit, his last roar. But beyond the noise of the stage that day and all the emotions that flowed throughout the venue, one incredible moment took place backstage. Yeah, man, for the first time in history, Ozzy would come face to face with Axl Rose, and it was an emotional one. After many years of ruling the heavy metal stage from different corners of the world, shockingly, these two had never encountered each other personally. It was a meeting long overdue, and the respect and admiration was clear. Guns N' Roses also went on stage and performed 4 Black Sabbath covers in honor of Ozzy and his band. Despite the pain and physical challenges, Ozzy also went on and gave his farewell performance from a throne on the stage. Which was fitting for a king in the rock world. But y'all, just 17 days later, on July 22nd, Ozzy died at the age of 76, peacefully surrounded by his wife Sharon and 6 children, Kelly, Amy, Jack, and 3 older kids. The family said his farewell moments were filled with love. The tributes poured in. Black Sabbath's account simply said, Ozzy forever, with a photo from that last show. Tony Iommi called him a brother. Elton John, Rod Stewart, Questlove, and dozens more honored him as a trailblazer who changed the planet of rock. Fans and celebrities across the globe, they all shared grief and gratitude. Shockwaves hit not just halls of fame, but the streets too. Fans lighting candles at Villa Park, radio stations spinning Crazy Train, and young metalheads saying he was their reason for picking up a guitar in the first place. In Birmingham, his death was felt like losing a hometown hero. Still, his legacy stretches far beyond. Over 100 million records sold. Ozzy's story is a tapestry of darkness and survival. This man wrestled demons, danced with chaos, and somehow came out smiling, and also gave the world permission to do the same.
I'm glad back with the guys and friendly. If we never do anything more than this, we're friends and we can pick up the phone and say how you doing, which is the best. More valuable to me than any of you that we're back to being friends again.
No matter what you know or what you think of Ozzy Osbourne, he was one of one. Yeah, I tell you what, man, what a story, a sad story. I lost a father that raised me at that same age, 76. I tell you, it seems so young, but it's not so young at the same time. My heart goes out to his family, man. He had a big influence on the music industry, inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and stuff. All these great things that this guy did. Good thing is that he did get a chance to perform one last time before he passed away. This type of stuff just tells you just how short life is and how much we need to appreciate the time we have. Do all that you can do. Accomplish all you can accomplish, because you never know when the bell's going to stop ringing. Hope you guys appreciate that about Ozzy Osbourne, and I hope you come back to the channel for more stuff like this on the Music Mindset channel with Mr. Mindset. Thanks, subscribe, like, and all that type of stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.